promised myself not to cut my hair until I've healed. It grew long. Hi, my name is Bien, and I want to talk about how I came from this to this. Back in 2020, I was involved in a major motorcycle accident which caused me to break my femur. Yes, the strongest bone of the body. Just so I thought that there was a peak of my transition to adulthood. Fate says, no, you have to suffer first. It was a long journey of healing and realizations that I wasn't able to give credit to myself, so now I find a need to share and finally give closure to the version of Bien who survived through and through. It's true that hair holds memories. When I was recovering, I felt helpless. I couldn't walk, let alone bring myself to the barber. So I decided that I'm not cutting my hair until I'm finally moved on. Not just physically, but also mentally. It grew long. More than the physical change, it was a dreadful mental battle that I had to go through before reaching where I am now. I was depressed, had bad temper issues, and battled my way to earning the trust I lost to myself during the tragedy. At this point, people have thought I've gone crazy. I was having the most silent scream of struggle that I felt I had to deal with on my own. I went to seek help because I feared that I was losing the battle. As it grew long, I found comfort in eating. I felt like, after all that I've been through, at least the last thing that I don't deserve is to not eat. I rewarded myself every time I countered thoughts of eliminating and doing something crazy to myself. Food has become my haven. Somehow, it helped. So after 1.5 years, I've decided to lighten the weight on my head and chop off the bad memories my hair had to bear witness. It was an emotional moment for me. A big step to my healing journey that I thought people would notice but came as the opposite. I thought I'll get the attention from changing my hair, but I think people kind of missed the point. I was constantly being called out for my weight. Given the sense of comfort I get from eating the nice food, I wasn't apologetically happy. What matters was my happiness, but everything has limits. I've received the nastiest comments that I just couldn't let it pass. As much as I don't want to give a damn, it affected me in ways where I started to grow hate and anger to myself. I started to hate myself. I blamed my healing journey for the weight I gained. I was so insecure. The hate grew bigger. Life has thrown me to situations where I couldn't find any passage to release stress and anger that I had in me. While all this was happening, I lost my job in Singapore. All the more reason to do crazy stuff to myself. At that point, I just wanted to be gone. I wanted myself to suffer. So I started running. I would run to my limits to the point where I started gasping for air, almost passing out. It was euphoric. It was a different sense of pain. It felt like I was teasing myself to something that I wanted to do, but at the same time I didn't. I starved myself, skipped meals, and let my stomach beg for food until all my energy is drained. Workouts, over workouts, over workouts. I ran, joined the dragon boat, registered to the gym, skipped meals. Doing all these gave me the satisfaction of pain and struggle which eventually, and thankfully, I managed to control. As I'm retrospecting the journey, everything that has happened to me has been accidental. My intentions didn't lead me to the outcome I wanted, but it headed to something greater. I'm not glorifying nor proud of what I did. In fact, I was scared of myself. I didn't know that with much anger, insecurity, you can do things you never thought of doing to yourself. I couldn't be me if it weren't for this version of Ben who had to face how harsh this world could ever be. The person who still chooses to love and be kind even when given all the reasons not to. I feel like I couldn't be real without sharing this side of reality of